Hi guys, this is Alia Jamal, the love coach. I help women unravel unconditional love within themselves. And I'm so excited to be carrying on with our series, Healing the Benefits of Healing Your Heart slash Inner Work, just explaining a little bit more what it is and what healing your heart and doing the inner work to emotionally heal yourself. What are the magical things it can bring to your life? So today we are on our third topic, and that is you do not get triggered by others emotionally. Now, first, I before I even get into it, I want to explain what a trigger is. Um, we all have them, but we don't necessarily know what they are and how they are impacting us and affecting us. So first of all, a trigger is when someone says something and it bothers you, it makes you react emotionally. And if you are not even showing the emotions to them, something just happens in your body. You can feel it physically. Maybe your stomach gets tightened a little bit, or maybe you feel like you want to crawl into a hole, or maybe you feel like you just want to run away. And with a lot of people, we do have, especially with adults, if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or even in your 20s, we do have a lot of triggers when it comes to sometime even dealing with our parents. They would say something when we are in our 30s, it will remind us of our childhood, and we just want to run away and hide somewhere and just not deal with the situation. So, those are all the different ways that we experience triggers, and what end up happening if someone is triggering us emotionally, eventually we don't want to hang out with them. It might you might have experienced that you meet someone and you're just like, I have no idea why, but I don't want to meet with that person again. It feels like they were kind of invading your space, even though you were standing like, so far apart from them. But maybe that's how it felt like for you. So whatever they are saying, it's triggering something inside of you. Now that is just about the word trigger. Now, what is going on? Like why you are feeling the way you're feeling. So all the experience you have had up until now in your life, it's kind of like energy balls that are sitting in different parts of your body. They are in your surrounding, in your aura, and we carry on everything that has happened, every event that has happened. It's like we just carried all around us in an invisible form. So when someone comes and there is has been a past hurt that we have not looked at, processed, we just suppressed it, hid it, because we are too busy in our life to even go through it. When someone says something and it's kind of like on a similar vibration or it brings out the similar emotion, then all of those things that we have suppressed, they kind of come to the surface. And why it's happening, it's asking for you to process it and eliminate from your energy body or eliminate from your nervous system or your subconscious mind, however you like to approach that. That energy is looking for elimination. It does not belong to you. It was something you're holding on to. It's something that is asking, here, I'm waking up. Please let me go. So, whenever you feel triggered, it's very important to sit down with yourself, ask yourself few questions, why it's happening, what I need to do, where it's coming from, why I have avoided looking at it in the past, and just process through that. So that is just a little bit background on what triggers are and why it's so important to work through them and even be aware of them. If we are not aware of them, there would be so many places we start to avoid, and that's when we cut off people from our life, just giving them different kind of labels without even knowing why they are triggering us, why it's happening, what needs to be done. So it could be that we become people who are very quick in judging and letting others go without even looking at why we are having the experience that we are having. Now, coming to how healing your heart and doing this kind of inner work helps you overcome those triggers. Someone can come and they can say something to you, and it would not bother you at all. Someone can come to you and they can say the craziest thing. Maybe in the past those are the kind of things that bother you a lot, but once you have done that inner work, you have done that healing, you have put your heart back together. It's not in million gazillion pieces, but it's one piece. It's a place that you go to, that you know, that you live from, you experience life from. Then this is how life feels like. Someone would come to you and they might give you a compliment, which is a negative compliment. They might tell you, like, whatever you're doing in your life, I think you're a total loser. I think you should have done something else with your life. I know a lot of adult kids end up hearing this from their parents, based on what kind of career choices they have gone for. They maybe follow their heart. They became an artist while their parents wanted them to have a more stable, maybe like, a structured job, instead of just being um, living on their own terms, creating whenever they feel like doing it. You understand what I'm trying to say, living more of a liberal life while parents live more like a structured life. They might have an opinion about it. And when we have done the inner work, when we have done uh, the work to heal our heart and go inward and resolve those issues of seeking approval for someone outside of us, when we have done that part, I mean, that will be the piece we'll be looking in this specific situation. Your parents can come up to you and they can tell you all they want, that what a big loser you are. It is not going to impact you at all. And it might sound crazy how it feels like anything they are saying, it comes to you, but your body stays relaxed. There's nothing bubbling inside of you. If you're still feeling something, then that will be something that we still need to look at. We still need to process through. Those could be the remit. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that word. It would be the remains of the energy that you have already released. There might be something else that you need to work through. So that's how um, healing your heart and doing the inner work can really make you emotionally mature and independent person, where you become your own rock and no one else is coming and pulling the rug under your feet, and you're just toppling down, then you're getting back up, and you're just thinking, how am I going to just keep moving forward when these compliments, comments, they are just taking the energy away from me, or they are impacting me. So the answer would be, do the inner work, heal your heart, go inward, move through all the things that are sitting there. And that is something I lead my clients through. So you can always reach out to me. You can find me on my website, aliajamalcoaching.com, or on my Facebook page, or you can even comment here and you can reach out to me that way. Now, before I let you go, another thing about um, coming to a place where others' behavior does not trigger you. Another thing that happens when we do the inner work of healing our heart, you have a very solid understanding, because the more you understand yourself, the more you understand human in general. The more you understand your parents, your sibling, your friends, your coworker, your spouse, your kids, the more you understand, because whatever struggles that you have inside of you, in terms of accepting yourself, in terms of being your own rock, in terms of keeping your own authority, the same struggles other people have. So then you would have such a depth of compassion for other people, understanding, that when they are saying something to you, it you do understand how it's about them and it's not about you. But at the same time, we use whatever we feel when someone is saying something to us, and kind of weird energies bubbling inside of us. We also use that as a compass to navigate, to change what needs to change inside of us. So that is all for today's video, my friends, and I invite you to do the inner work, do work on your heart to heal it from all the past hurts that you have gone through. Life is going to be so much more beautiful, amazing, peaceful, and happy. And you will be in control of that happiness. You won't have to go out and get it from any outside sources. It's inside of you. That's where it lives. Always have been living there. And you just have to do the work. Reach out or reach inward and grab it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.